Hi, I'm Hal Ottaway with the Wichita Postcard Club, and I'm here for another Wichita Postcard of the Week. Last week I showed one of the three cards that we give each year to our Postcard Club members, one for National Postcard Week, one for our show, and one a member card. And oh, by the way, I said last week that next year, 2021, would be our 43rd show. Those of you who have been using all fingers and counting back, and I said that 1979 was our second show. Anyway, I don't want to confuse you, but there is no show this year in 2020. It has been postponed until the third week in October 2021. So that should clear all of that up for you. Again, this week, the artwork is done by Rick Gary, our friend from New Mexico who's retired there. And when we asked, please do postcard art again for him, he jumps at the chance, and here we are again. This week, it's the intersection of North Grove and East Central. On the southwest corner of that intersection, there is a strip of buildings. Either 4 or 5 occupants would have been in that. They call it a multi-use strip of the buildings, and you can see that this week all of these have a definite Art Deco architectural feature. They were built in 1930, which is more to that Art Deco time. Mr. Johnson, Gilbert Johnson, had been originally across the street. We knew that by looking at old city directories and following it 1929, 1930, 1931. And we could see where he had been across the street, obviously looked across the street and thought, well, that would be a good place for a new grouping of buildings. So he was responsible for building those in 1930 in this Art Deco manner, and also utilizing again this colored concrete or the cartholite that we talked about last week. Also, look at these buildings as you pass by on East Central, and notice along the base there's wonderful rich tile work that is to be seen there, which is different than most other buildings around. You can see that there was the one building at the corner closest to Grove Street. That was the Johnson Drug Store. The next building on East Central was a wallpaper store. Then there was a very narrow little building, a barber shop, and at the west end was the Ladd Grocery. Kind of modest and kind of small buildings, places to shop and so forth, but it was certainly in keeping with the neighborhood and with the all of the residential area nearby. I'm sure that having the drugstore and having a grocery store close to where you lived was really a plus for the whole neighborhood. Well, that kind of wraps up this week's card, and I thank you for coming and look forward to seeing you next week, and we'll dig in the boxes and see what else we can share with you. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.